What is good, guys? It's Rey-Jay back with another video. And in this one, I want to break down what's happening with SPY, Tesla, Nvda, the QQQ, and a couple of other tickers. And break down what's happening with the overall market moving forward and how things are looking. My personal opinions. They have very, very important levels to be watching for. Before I begin to all this information, before I get into any more details, let me just mention a couple of things. I am personally not a financial planner, so take nothing I say as financial advice. And also, if you guys can, please check out the Moomoo link as the offer ends very soon. And it's in just 13 days. Deposit $100 and you're guaranteed 7 free stocks. Anyways, for the market, I just want to call out something very important that's going on. Some stocks like Tesla are actually dipping a little bit because we had some negative news for them involving more layoffs and also them losing some of their top AI leads, some of their top AI engineers. So a little bit negative news came out for Tesla. That's why it's kind of underperforming. But for the market, I want to just call out these levels just real quick. So we have resistance at 526.64 on SPY. We have support currently in this 525 area. If we lose this, watch 524.9 to 525 as well as 50 EMA right here. And if we lose this, we are going to come down to build this imbalance in this little gap here in the 523.5 area. So if we lose 525, watch 523.5. If we break 526.6, we're going to be pushing all the way up towards 528. Overall, we have quite a bit of resistance, so watch it very carefully. We'll have to see how things go for SPY. It is attempting to push, but this resistance up here in the 526 is kind of tough. So SPY is going to be battling a very, very tough battle right here. We did reject 2 times off of it so far. So watch and see how well SPY tries to fight here, and if we could break this resistance or not. That's going to be key for us. But make sure you watch these levels. We've been shuffling between these levels. You could quite easily scalp them, and once you see the way it moves between them. So watch and see if SPY could break resistance or not. I personally think it will break it eventually, but it is possible we kind of dip first before we try to get that break. So watch for that very, very carefully. As far as Tesla goes, I want to just call it that Tesla's actually kind of weak right now, guys. We had some bad news that came out involving layoffs, not to mention negative news involving their AI competition in China and many other factors. We had this bearish divergence that developed off the pop. And on top of this, I just want to say that despite this, Tesla is kind of dipping a little bit. We have 175 as resistance, and we have our support at 172 on the 4-hour time frame. If you go to the 4-hour, this is where Tesla's holding its support. It's trying to kind of shuffle around our 50 EMA, and it's still kind of struggling to hold up, so it's looking kind of bearish right now. So for now, we're dipping. Our key support is going to be closer to 172. We'll see if that holds or not. And we'll have to watch and see if there's a bounce or not moving forward. But I just want to say there's a little bit of weakness on the chart for now. On Nvda has a very, very nice looking structure. We have 930 as resistance. If it breaks through this, we could be looking for 944. And our support's at 925. We're trying to push a little bit higher. There is more potential on Nvda. It's actually showing some life. This is looking at it's looking pretty strong right now, so there's more upside potential. For SPY right now, just by the way, we're still approaching our resistance, so we'll see how well it does. It's trying to break out. For the QQQ, just to double check, QQQ is looking more bullish. We're going to be looking at 449 as resistance than 450. If that breaks, look for 452. Our support is at 448, followed by 446. Overall, we are looking more bullish on the 4 hours, so the QQQ has more upside potential, and so far it's holding up very, very well. For Aapl has resistance at 189. If it breaks through this, we're going to be looking for a push all the way up towards 190.5. And we have support at 188. So overall, Aapl is looking more bullish, holding up very, very well. Now, for other factors and other pieces of news, we also have Coinbase. Coinbase is trying to push and break towards 215. We did call out that a little before getting a rejection. So once this imbalance filled, we're kind of shuffling this 210 area. If it rejects, we could be looking for this move all the way back down to 205. If it holds, we could be looking for a push back up to 215. We're kind of stuck in the middle right now, so give it some time. Amazon showing some weakness. We were trying to hold above 187, kind of rejected. Now we're dipping back down. So if we continue to fall, I'll be watching the support zone right here at 184. We have previous resistance becoming support. If we lose that, we're dipping towards our 200 EMA at the next previous resistance becoming support at 180. If we lose 184, so watch for that. And for Meta, we have resistance right over here around, basically it's very close to about 475. We have support currently around 470. We're kind of stuck in the middle, but it is gaining some strength trying to push, so it's looking a little bit stronger than Amazon. The VIX is dipping, coming very close to filling this gap. It could actually dip more, suggesting more upside potential in the markets. So far the market's holding up very well. AMC and GME are crashing, as I told you guys earlier. AMC is currently at 5.1, approaching the 0.786 retracement. Once again, guys, I don't like this happening. I know retail, love the stocks. They want to see them soar and squeeze, but I'm just trying to be honest with what I was saying since yesterday that we saw some downside potential. Same thing with GME. We called out 32, the 32 area. We came very close to that. We actually touched that. We're just kind of shuffling around here. 37 is resistance, 32 is support. GME is looking a bit more bearish. So with that being said, guys, this is a very, very quick intraday update. Notice that SPY was pushing up again, right? Let me just show you the 5-minute time frame. This is actually happening while I was recording this video. We pushed up again to resistance at 526.6, and we're still kind of struggling to break through it. So you guys can see right here, this is the third time it's trying to test this. It's still kind of struggling right here. So we will see if we end up turning back down or not. We're still kind of stuck within a range on SPY. So give it some time. If you break the high of the day, we're going to be pushing closer to about 528. If it rejects again, watch 525. If that fails, let's look at 523.5. We're in the middle, so give it some time. Same thing with Tesla. Tesla is actually looking a little bit more bearish, kind of dipping a little bit. So we'll see how things go. And we want to be very, very open minded nonetheless. With that being said, I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you all so much for listening. I want the best for everyone moving forward. And I'll see you guys very soon, at least on the next one. Thank you and peace out.